Hey, howdy there again, folks. Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you. Another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, indeed, folks. Sam Platter video series videos I've been doing for a little while now. We're going over there to try out food and drink items. I eat stuff, drink stuff, then I talk about the stuff. I let you know all that you need to know about potentially delicious treats that you can go over there and put in your mouth or admire from afar if you prefer. I mean, that's not exactly what this particular show is geared towards. Let me know if you want to see. I mean, I can admire from afar with the best of them, folks. I'm socially awkward. So, I mean, if that's what you're looking for, okay, we can go over there and just put some items off in the background, just kind of opine. But until that time, what am I trying for y'all today, folks? Well, I'm in the truck. If I'm in the truck, chances are I found a thing on a way to a place or something. Today is no exception, and in fact, it's a rather special day, I think, because, folks, the item that I am trying for y'all today is, boom, Coca-Cola STARLIGHT. Their brand spanking new flavor that was just recently released. I only heard about it, I think, a week ago at the time I'm doing this. And then, like, I was looking into maybe buying some online because I didn't know how long it was going to take to get to me. Or, sometimes Pepsi a few times has come out with stuff where, they didn't make it, available as a national thing. I didn't know if this was going to be the case. But then one of my friends recently posted on our Facebook page, she's like, hey, bye-bye. She found it where she lives. I wasn't going to go to where she lives because it's way too far out of my fucking way. But I kept an eye on it. And the star led me there. It was more like 7-Eleven, but, So I found it at 7-Eleven. I hope I like it because I got a bunch of it. Which some of you might be saying to yourself, Brandon, that's idiotic. Why would you go over there, buy up a bunch of stuff that you've never tried before? You might hate it. Folks, I'm Brandon goddamn Wenzel. I go big or I go home. Now, to be fair, I am presently at my house. I mean, in my driveway, but I'm on my property. But I'm also going big. Okay, that's the Brandon Wenzel way. I half-ass lots of stuff, but when it comes to just trying stuff, I'm gonna do it. I don't know what the hell to think of this. As far as I understand, I think this is the first of an array of weird flavors that Coca-Cola has planned. I could be wrong on that, but I think that's what the article was alluding to. There's less people, newer generations aren't drinking soda the way that they used to be, doesn't really have the same feel that, kind of used to. It's kind of just corporate, and then of course not very healthy. But hey, I grew up during the generation where you just kind of went with it. So, yay! I'm so excited for this, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what to expect. I mean, it says STARLIGHT, and it's limited edition. I mean, if it tastes like STARLIGHT, it would probably just taste like plasma and radiation. Which, if that's the case, then when I open this up, it'll probably be an extremely bad time for me. But we'll see what happens. Maybe every time someone opens one of these up, it just creates a little sun and, destroys a big chunk of the planet. But I haven't heard any news reports to that effect. So let's try some weird Coca-Cola. And the thing is, too, here's what's going to happen. This is limited edition. It even says so. I'm not lying. It's going to go, or it's going to be limited edition. Maybe they'll have it for a year or something like that. And that's going to be one of those damn flavors where it's going to be come 20 years time from now, people are like me are going to be over there. I mean, granted, provided I live another 20 years, we're going to be over there bring it back, you assholes. Just do it. Don't be cowards. Because that's how it goes. Even if you don't like it very much, you still, I like having the option of it being there. So let's try Coca-Cola STARLIGHT. Ooh, it's all violety and red and stuff. Yay! Like a small child. Doesn't take a lot to make me happy. For some reason, I checked the inside of the cap. I mean, it's just got the normal bullshit stuff, but part of my brain was I don't know, maybe it's STARLIGHT. Maybe it'll have a message from the stars. Let's try a soda. Okay. Well, I mean, it's not plasma E and or radiation EE, but it has almost a similar sensation to like the beginning of Dr. Pepper, like before like the Dr. Pepper taste really kicks in. And then it kind of tastes a little bit like sugar cookies. Huh. Like I would say that's a familiar flavor. The front end of it is Coke. That's never mind what I said about Dr. Pepper. Maybe I was just being crazy. Front end of it is definitely Coke. And then it has like a weird aftertaste. That again, it kind of reminds me of sugar cookies to a certain extent. But it's also evocative of something else, and I cannot think of what. Like, it has a weird savoriness at the end of it. Like I said, the closest thing I can think of is like sugar cookies. I worked at a bakery for about a year. It reminds me of the sugar cookies we used to sell. I'm not saying it's dead on or anything like that, but that's, like, it's something else, but, like, I really can't put my finger on it. Sugar cookies is just kind of, it's like my best approximation. Because honestly, the bulk of the drink is just Coke. Or, you know, a very similar, facsimile of. It's the ending that's weird. I mean, it's refreshing enough. Maybe almost like a butter kind of taste or something like that. Like, it's so weird. It definitely, it reminds me of some sort of a baked good. Like I said, the closest thing I can think of is a goddamn sugar cookie. That's weird. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna say that it reminds me of, you know, like I said, some sort of like a cookie or something. It has like a savory aftertaste to it. I will say though, I'm disappointed. Especially it being called fucking Starlight. I mean, reasonable expectations being what they are. I was still expecting something really unique and weird. Now, to be fair, I don't think I've ever tasted anything like this. Though, to be fair, I have had Jones Soda. They do a birthday cake soda. And, I don't have it here to compare, and it's been a long time since I've had one. But I kind of, like, the aftertaste kind of reminds me a little bit of that, I think. Excuse me. But I have to admit, I was expecting it to be more unique, especially throughout the entire process. I get that it's Coca-Cola. I fully understand and appreciate that. But it's like 90% Coca-Cola, and then just that last 10% that's really unusual. The beginning part of it is just, refreshing Coca-Cola, which is perfectly fine. And then it just has this weird sort of, tail end aftertaste. It's unique, but it's like, if I compare it to something, along the lines of like, the cherry vanilla, which I did a video for. Give that a watch. It tastes like Coke, but it's a unique flavor throughout the entire process. This, like I said, it's the percentage is too high on it being just tasting basically like Coke, for it to really feel all that unique. I guess that's what I get for bringing my expectations up, but I was hoping for something a little bit more snazzy than that. It's not bad. It's a decent drink for what it is. I don't know how much I'm a big fan of the aftertaste aspect of it. Like, it's weird, but again, because it's so, it's so much at the end and it dissipates relatively quickly, it's just kind of like, okay, I guess. That's sort of how I'm looking at it. It's not a bad drink, but it's not unique enough, really, for me to feel like it's a properly unique drink. And so then it just kind of feels like Coke, but then weird at the end. And not in a way that, like, I would generally associate with, like a really good Coke flavor. Again, cherry Coke, vanilla Coke, cherry vanilla Coke. Hell, even like the orange vanilla, which I wasn't, I always had kind of a love-hate relationship with. Every now and again I would want one. Even with that one, like, it definitely was all in on being weird and unique for what it was. This, I don't know, I don't know if I'm missing something or what, but it doesn't feel all that special to me. It's, like I said, it's an okay drink. Like, I don't mind drinking it. Excuse me. But I almost want to just keep drinking it so that I'm just getting the Coke flavor versus the tail end flavor of the weird sort of savory, buttery cookiness of it. Which, again, it's not bad, but it's just weird, and I don't know how well it works with the rest of the drink. So, Alright, folks, that's going to do it for me. Would I recommend Coke Starlight? Yeah, I mean, give it a shot. It's a limited time item. Generally, when something's limited time, I'll suggest people at least give it a shot. Because, hey, why the fuck not? Hey, only on this planet for so long. Unless you're in the stars, then maybe you're not. But if this is what the stars take... Isn't space supposed to be like... Didn't someone, like, I think, like an astronaut or something like that, it smells kind of like burnt steak or something like that? And I would have gone for some burnt steak fucking Coca-Cola. That at least would have been weird. Yeah, I mean, give it a shot. I would just say, don't go into it expecting too much. It's... Your thing may vary. Maybe, doing the job I do and everything, maybe my taste buds and my sinuses are so dead that, excuse me, I can't fully appreciate the greatness of Coca-Cola Starlight. I don't think that's the case, though. I just think it's a fairly mediocre drink. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, that's going to do it for me. I'm going to sign off. 5 things before I do. Have yourself a great rest of your day, stupendous rest of your week, monumental rest of your month, an amazing rest of your year. If you could go over there and have yourselves a truly galactic rest of your life. Let's get some galactic Coca-Cola. Fuck Starlight. Let's do a whole damn galaxy. Maybe then it'll taste better. Final 2 things for me, folks, before I get out of here. Number 1, try to bring some positivity to the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated, even if it doesn't always feel like it. But what do you do if you can't do it all the time? I know I can't do it all the time. Here's what you do, folks. You try not to be an asshole, okay? You're going to fail sometime. That's why I put try at the beginning of it, okay? So you're not beating yourself up too much. But mitigate the level of assholishness in your life. Try to bring it down. It's going to be there, but if we all bring it down a little bit, I think that's how we win, folks. Very final thing, folks. Do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Maybe you want to go over there and try out the Coca-Cola Starlight. And maybe it'll be your favorite beverage of all time. And then you can go over there and leave nasty stuff in the comments section of my video and be like, I don't, you're wrong. And, that could be a thing. It wouldn't do a damn thing to me, but it's your time. I'm just drinking stuff and saying things. Or conversely, do something more productive, like, plant a garden or something like that. Grow some food for yourself. Bye.